soul healing session. Welcome. You'll know the drill. I'm with Bambino here. So if he starts crying, if he starts having any issues, I'm gonna jump off the live and basically going to attend to him. All right. So there's someone who wanted you to chase them. All right. There's someone that wanted you to chase them. Okay. You were in a relationship with this person, and perhaps in the beginning, this person looked like, they looked promising. They looked like someone who would basically do the right thing. But as soon as the two of you, started getting serious, this person started pulling away and started basically um, acting hot and cold, acting in a way where you started feeling confused about the situation. You did not understand anymore what was going on. You might have even, asked this person, what's going on? Is everything okay? Are we fine? You're not calling me as often as you used to call me. You're not coming to see me as often as you used to come and see me. You're basically not vibing the same. All right. Has anything changed? And the person would say, no, everything is fine. You're imagining things. You're wrong about that and all of that. And eventually you got tired. You got tired of feeling alone in the relationship, all right? Because they made you feel alone. They made you feel like you were the only one that really cared now, because all of a sudden you now had to be the one that kept calling this person. You had to be the one that kept SMSing, checking up on them. I mean, WhatsApping, texting. Now talking about SMSing. Who's SMSing these days? Oh, you are the one. Yeah, the companies are the ones that are SMSing, telemarketers. um but yeah, you basically found yourself, having to chase after this person. But eventually you got tired, you grew tired, eventually you became aware of what was going on, and you thought, the dynamic has changed in this relationship, and this person is actually making me chase them. Okay, this person is putting me in a very strange position, so I don't want to do this anymore. And you basically stopped putting in the effort, you stopped chasing after this person, and because you stopped chasing after him, the relationship ended up, it ended. Literally, the relationship ended. You could have had a conversation with this person to say, I'm not doing this anymore. It's clear that you don't care about me. It's clear that you don't want to be with me. You could have had a conversation, and the person could have tried to gaslight you, and then eventually you were not even able to agree on that, and you eventually just, let the whole thing go. The point is, you did let this person go, one way or the other. Whether this person, even could have been the one that ended things between the two of you, accusing you of being maybe clingy, accusing you of being um, controlling, too anxious, maybe you've got issues. Whatever could have happened, the point is, ultimately things ended between the two of you, and you did confront this person, and they were not willing to admit the game that they were playing. All right. So things ended between, so this person wanted you to chase them. All right. Now, because this whole thing ended between the two of you, you stopped chasing them, you stopped putting in all this effort. What happened is, you, of course, pulled back your energy, because you've got energy to give. You gave it, you shared with this person. This person has little to no energy to give. That's why they were acting the way that they were acting. Now that you've pulled back your energy, this person wants to come back. All right. This person wants to chase you. This person now wants to be the one that is running after you. This person wants to now start blowing up your phone, giving you 10 missed calls in a go. This person is now about to do all sorts of strange things that you never expected from them, because you thought, okay, you never cared about me. You never cared. We were in a relationship, and you had every opportunity to show me how much you cared, but you never did. So what is going on now? And here's the kicker. this person is about to blow up your phone like this, and so for some of you, this person is about to even show up at your place unannounced. All right. There's someone else, someone new that the guides have sent into your life or are sending in your life, sending into your life. All right. There's someone new that the guides are sending into your life. So now this ex who never, he literally breadcrumbed you. He literally, he never really, he gave you the bare minimum, you know, he either gave you the bare minimum or nothing. So it's basically nothing to bare minimum. That's as far as he was willing to go. This person is now about to get into some kind of a spat with this new person in your life. All right. So the guys are sending in a new person, someone who knows how to treat a woman, someone who is willing to do the right thing, someone who's not afraid to put their heart on the line. All right. And now this ex who was, a runner, that's how we can describe him. He was a runner. He's now coming back, and he's now going to try and compete with this new person for you. All right, this is what the guides are saying here. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine presence. Thank you for clearing out all negative energies in this space. And thank you that only the highest will of God for myself and for humanity prevails. All right. Okay, so let's see what the guides want us to know about this situation, because this cat is crazy here. All right. And this is a very interesting Knight of Cups. All right. So this is this new person that's coming into your life. All right. This is the new person that's coming in, your Knight of Cups. So the guides are bringing in new love. The guides are bringing in a new stable love. All right. Healthy love. Emotional available man. All right. Someone whose money is not funny. Someone who is not, acting all shady. All right. Someone who is not Seven of Cups. All right. So now these two cards already are showing, because we've got this is the Knight of Cups and this is Seven of Cups. Okay, so here the guides are clearly showing us what we are dealing with here. Two suitors. All right, we've got two suitors. The first suitor is the one that is the right person. So in the cards here, the first person is the new person. All right, and then the second person here is the ex that's coming back. All right, so the first person is coming in for the right reason, doing the right thing. The second person here that the guides are showing, it's the ex coming back from the past. But this is someone who fed you illusions. Because initially, when your relationship started with this person, they came across as if they understood what it means, to create a healthy, loving, stable relationship. They came across as if they understood what it means to honor their connection with you. But as soon as, reality hit and they needed to demonstrate that, they mean business with what they were saying, when they had to put action to the words that they were speaking to their mouth, they fell flat on the ground. Okay, they fed you illusions. This is someone who is very deceptive. This is someone who likes to play games. This is why they even gaslit you. When you started questioning them and started asking questions, is everything okay? Why are you not calling me anymore? Why are you not, coming to see me as often as you used to? Why are things not the same the way they used to be in the beginning? They start saying, no, none of that is happening, No, you're imagining things. No, everything is fine. Still the same. Everything is fine. I still care about you. We're still good. We're still good. But you know that you're not good. Instead of it, and that's how you differentiate between a healthy relationship and a toxic one. All right. So in a healthy relationship, when you start questioning things, a person will literally say to you, oh, okay, they'll validate whatever things that you are bringing up. You understand your feelings, your thoughts, because they are not defensive. They're not hiding anything. They're not trying to, manipulate you. It's not war. They understand that the reason why you confront them about anything is because you want resolution. So they immediately validate you. They say, okay, I acknowledge what you are saying. So you are feeling this particular way, and this is what the issue is. All right. You don't feel like I'm giving you enough attention. Don't worry about it. I got it. It's gonna change. I promise you. you're gonna get my attention. And they will, hold their promise. They'll keep their promise, and it's not going to be for 5 minutes. It's going to be literally, you're never going to have that conversation with that person again. And even then, still, it when a healthy man, starts maybe withdrawing a little bit, it's usually never for a long period of time. You understand? It might be maybe for, let's say, maybe a day or two or three, that this person might be dealing with whatever, and maybe they are not giving you the same attention as they used to before. But even after those 3 days, very quickly they'll start missing you, and then they'll start, resuming the same old attention that they used to give you, and loving on you and doting on you, and so on. You understand? So that's how a healthy man operates. That's why even as soon as you start complaining about the fact that you're not getting enough attention, very quickly they will attend to that, because you're important to them. You understand? They care about you. This is this Knight of Cups. This is the love that you're going to get from this person. Whereas when it comes to a toxic person, you understand, master of illusion, master manipulator, you understand, master decepticon. When you're dealing with this kind of a person, what happens is that what they do is, instead of accepting and or just validating whatever it is that you are bringing to the table with them, to say, I'm having this concern, I feel like you're not giving me attention, they tell you, no, you are wrong, I am giving you attention. They're getting defensive. It's like when you tell a person, no, I feel like you're not giving me enough attention, and then the person starts saying, no, you are wrong, I am giving you attention. That defeats the whole conversation is over. Basically, they are shutting you down. You understand? This is the type of person that you were dealing with here. All right. So, yeah, now he's trying to come back, all because you are no longer interested, and all because you've got someone new who is willing to give you everything that this person was not willing. They are willing to give you their time that this person was not willing to give you. All right, their attention, their emotional affection. All right, they are willing to do that. Now, this Mr. Manipulative, Mr. Hot and cold, Mr. Runner, now he wants to come back. Now he wants to, I will say he wants to pretend to do the right thing. He's just basically coming to cause problems. I don't trust this person here, because, this energy, this is someone who is not dealing with reality properly. All right, that's how I see him. This is someone that's not dealing, this is someone that could be out of touch with reality. You could definitely be dealing with a narcissistic man here. You understand? You could be dealing with someone who's toxic. Because once again, a toxic person is that type of person who will, invalidate your reality, and validate whatever strange reality that they're trying to create around you. And this is pretty much what I feel like is happening here with this person. So it also feels like he's literally coming back, because he can see that whatever it is that he was doing, I don't know, trying to, I don't know, you never know what these people are doing when they come into your life, and they're not really there for any proper reasons. And then the next thing, when you end things with them, then they want to come back. You never really know what they're really up to, like what their story is, what's really going on with them. Are they on some kind of demonic assignment in your life, and so on? Because it's highly likely that that could be the case. This is what it feels like. It feels like this person is on some kind of a demonic assignment. And because there's some kind of a demonic assignment, it's like, it feels like, okay, fine. Oh, this person is able to walk away from me and still go ahead and find new love. Then, something must be wrong here. I better go back and, make sure that I ruin this new thing that she has going on. That's basically what he's really trying to do, because he's never going to ever measure up to this King of Cups, this Knight of Cups. He's never going to measure up. You understand? All that he can ever offer you is lies, illusions. All right. So look at that, Nine of Swords. So this person is having sleepless nights now. Whenever it is that he's thinking about you, he's having sleepless nights. So in his mind, he thinks, in his twisted mind, he thinks that, he's missing you. That's how it feels. That's how he interprets his demonic mission, his demonic assignment over your life. He's having sleepless nights, and he thinks he's missing you, because he can't stop thinking about you. All right, he is literally just really stressed over you. He's stressing over you. He wants to like the mere thought that there is someone new that is coming into your life. And I don't know how is it that he's picking this up, because for many of you, this Knight of Cups has not even yet arrived, but this person is already feeling it in his spirit that, oh my word, this person is about to be happy. My girl, this woman that I used to kick with, and this person the woman that I treated so badly, the woman that I rejected, the woman that I ran away from, the woman that I refused to give proper commitment, time, emotion, the person that I refused to give all of those things to, now they're about to enjoy it from another source. They're about to get it somewhere else. I thought they were going to stick around and basically beg and plead, for scrapes that I was, trying to give them, the breadcrumbs that I was offering them. I thought they had enough low self little scraps that I was throwing at her. But unfortunately, I was wrong in my calculations. This is what's going on here. This is why he's got his head in his hands. It's because he's realizing, oh my word, I miscalculated the situation because I thought she was going to stick around. I really thought she was going to settle for the nonsense, this cup of BS that I was offering her. I thought she was going to settle for that. Please throw me a like there. Throw me a like. Throw me one like. Throw me 2 likes. Throw me a few likes, people. All right. So that's what this person thought that you would settle for the BS, that, the cups of BS. Like, look at this. These are 7 cups. All these cups, there's all sorts of strange things coming out of them. All right. Thank you for the like. Thank you. Thank you. We can do better. We can do more. We can do more. Thank you to the one who did the like. I really appreciate it. Right, so this is a whole lot of strange things coming out. This person was giving you all sorts of strange things here. All right, all these weird cups, and then now that a proper knight coming in, giving you the right kind of cup, the cup of love, cup of stability, cup of commitment, cup of emotional availability, this person is now starting to have sleepless nights. All right, you got the Page of Wands here. All right. So once again, it will always be up to you what you do in any given situation. However, you've got a nice, beautiful new thing going on. All right. You've got a nice, some of you, it has not yet happened. For some of you, perhaps you have already started speaking to someone. For some of you, perhaps you've already started with that new relationship, with that stable man, with that healthy man who's emotionally available, all right, who's reliable, okay, who is consistent, all right. So, but this person who's going to try and come back, okay, he's going to cause drama, all right. That's what he's going to do, okay. He's going to cause drama. He's going to try and create all kinds of scenarios where basically he's going to try and weigh you down. Okay, he's going to try and even speak badly. He's going to try and see what information is it that he can get about your new person. All right, just so that he can, try and speak down or speak this person down to you. Try and make you. He might even try this scheme of, I'm just trying to protect you. That's what he might be even trying to say. No, I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to make sure that you're okay, because there are sharks out there. Toxic people who will tell you about how that the world is toxic, and they're forgetting that they're the ones that are actually toxic, and they're the ones that are making the world toxic. This ex of yours is going to be doing that same thing. Okay, he refused to pursue the right way when he was with you. Now that you are gone, he's talking about, oh, I'm trying to protect you. This person that you are with, do you really know this person? Do you really know this man? Do you really know what his intentions are? Some of you, maybe you even have a child with this runner ex of yours, and he might even be saying things like, oh, I want to protect my child. I want to make sure that healthy people or safe people are the ones that are around my child. That kind of drama. So this person is going to come with all kinds of drama, but don't fall for it. All right, don't fall for it. It's not going to last. So with this Page of Wands here, what the guides are showing me is that this is not going to last. It's going to, oh, you can't see the Page of Wands, or you might be able to see it, but I don't see it because my screen shows things a little bit smaller. It's a little bit bigger, or I don't know, it shows it a little bit differently from how it actually looks in real time. All right. So, but yeah, with this page, it definitely tells me this, whatever it is that this person is going to be doing, the drama that he's going to be causing is going to be temporary. Okay. It's going to be fleeting. He's going to basically see if he can, persuade you to doubt your partner, to leave this good thing that you have going on, or to cause enough problems for the person to even run away. He might even be trying to chase that person away just by, all the drama that he would be causing. But if you hold your ground, he is going to disappear. He's just going to fizzle out. Like his strength, his energy, his drama, whatever it is that he'll be trying to do, it will fizzle out very, very quickly. All right. So that's what this page here tells me. It's like a fire that's a very, it's a grass, it's a, that is burning grass. It's like it doesn't burn for too long. It burns very, bright. The fire is usually very big, but yeah, and very loud quite often as well. But it burns for a very short space of time, few minutes, and then it's gone. That's pretty much what's going to happen here, because if you're not budging, then he's gonna have to go somewhere else to try and get this kind of attention. So please don't fall for it. All right. So we've got the Three of Pentacles. And then we've got I don't do reverse. We've got Strength. Oh, beautiful. We've got Temperance. Look at that. Look at this beautiful relationship that you're entering into. Look at this beautiful new relationship of yours, the Emperor. Look at that. Look at that. Look at God. Would you look at God? Throw me a like there. Throw me a like. As you are passing by, throw me a like. Okay. This is what God is doing in your life. All right. So you and your partner are building something beautiful together. All right. You are building something beautiful. You are building, a nice, stable relationship that other people will be able to look at, and they will just appreciate the beautiful thing that the two of you are doing together. All right. This is something that, yeah, you've probably been praying for. This is something that you probably thought this toxic ex of yours was going to bring you, and he failed in that regard. But nonetheless, God always has his own plans, and definitely this is it. This Knight of Wands is that plan that God has always had for you. All right. So you've got this beautiful relationship that, people are going to look at it and they're going to be inspired by it. All right. People are going to be inspired by the relationship that the two of you have, you and your Knight of Wands. All right. Whilst this ex of yours, the toxic ex, is, jealously uh, busy, trying to say whatever it is that he wants to say there in the background. You're not going to pay him any attention, and so he's not going to make any impact whatsoever. All right. This is a new leaf. This is a new page that you are turning for your life. All right. So your strength is being renewed. You have learned so much, even through this experience as well. You've learned so much about yourself. You have now been empowered. All right. So you are now in your element. Okay. And even, as you are walking into this new relationship with this wonderful knight, you are no longer that person that is, willing to settle for scrapes and breadcrumbs and all sorts of things like that. You graduated. That was the test. The test when it comes to this toxic person was, are you willing to settle for crumbs? Have you learned your lesson enough in tolerating BS, in tolerating toxicity, in tolerating abuse, in tolerating, illusions, deception, manipulation? Are you still willing to settle for that? Are you still tolerant of such kind of things? And you passed your lessons, you graduated, and now you are in your element. You are walking in your strength. All right. You are a strong, powerful woman. Okay. You are clear, you are no longer moved around by the waves of life. Okay. This is what this is showing here, that you are balanced, and you are also in that phase of your life where you are walking in balance. All right. You are working in stability. Things are, if I should the word that's coming into my mind now is temperate. Things are temperate. Things are, everything is calm as it needs to be in your life. Now your life doesn't have to be chaotic anymore, as chaotic as such kind of people used to make it. You understand? That was the test, and you have passed it, and you have now welcomed a new phase, a new season in your life. All right, you are wise now. You are wise. And now you are, because you are wise, you are working with people who are able to reflect that wisdom back to you as well. So both yourself and this Knight of Cups that's coming into your life, you are very wise people. You are very intelligent. You are very mature. You are very respectable people. You respect yourselves as well, and you respect your relationship. Okay, so this is the kind of relationship that we are talking about here. All right. So your ex is trying to come back, and he's trying to, chase you now. But this ex is someone who used to run away from you, someone who never used to appreciate what it is that you had to offer. All right. I mean, this person was just so unavailable that, I mean, rarely would the two of you even have conversations about what exactly is it that the two of you are building together. But look at what the guides are doing now. Look at what God is doing, because you and this person, you are building. You understand? Do you hear me? You are building a future together. All right. You are building a life together. Okay. Amazing things are happening in your life. Amazing things are happening here. Okay. Let's see. Let's hear what this person is saying. It's toxic ex of yours. Okay. We want to hear from him, because the guys are telling us about him, how that he's trying. It's like the demons that are at work in his head are picking up on this new leaf that is, in your life now, that you've entered into. New page, that you're experiencing in your life. This person has somehow picked it up, and then now he wants to come back. He says, do you love me? Do you love me the way that I love you? Okay, that's what he says. He wants to know if you love him the way that he loves you. The question is, and the question that he should be asking is, why? Why did I fail you? Why did I not love you when I had the opportunity to do so? Because he thought you could always come back. He thought he could put you on a shelf. That's what it's giving. This whole attitude of his, it's giving. He thought he could put you on a shelf, and then whenever it is that he was ready for you, if he ever decided that he would be ready for you, he would then come back and pick you up. You understand? He was clearly still not sure, even though he had begged you, even though he had secured you to himself, and took you out of the market and made sure that you are exclusive with him. But in terms of how he treated you, he literally started behaving like you were an option. You were an option to him, was to you, he was your boo. He was your man. It's not like there was any other option. All right. Now he wants to know if you love him. But he had you the whole time. He had you the whole time, and he could have showed you how much he loves you, because he claims he loves you. He could have showed you. He thought that, he could always come back to you, and whenever it is that he comes back to you, you would always be waiting for him. Look at that. I want you. As he's having sleepless nights like this, he's probably, dreaming about getting intimate with you. He wants you. Are you his property for him to can just want? He says you have to be patient. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is someone that thought that you would wait for him. So let me just put it here, because this screen looks like things get covered. So this is what happened here. This man jumps into a relationship with you, makes all sorts of promises, gets you out of the market, as I said, makes things exclusive between the two of you, says, we're doing this thing, we are in a relationship. All right. So basically no cheating, no whatever, and so on. But as soon as, he is settled and he feels safe enough in the relationship, as soon as that happens, as soon as he can see that he has you, he has secured your love, as soon as that happened, he started acting hot and cold. As soon as he knew that you were not going anywhere, he started ducking and diving. He started being not available anymore. He is no longer calling the same way that he used to call. He's no longer visiting you the same way that he used to visit you. All right. And this is because he thought that now he can perhaps, run the market, run himself out there, explore whatever it is that the world has to offer. And then whenever it is that he's tired, whenever it is that he's ready, and we could be talking about someone who's supposed to be mature by age, because surprisingly, there's a lot of old men out here who are really acting like teenagers, who are really an embarrassment. Sometimes even teenagers look at these older men and they are like, how is it possible that you are that age and I'm this age? Because I mean, common sense is dictating that even I can see that what you're doing is BS. You understand? You could be talking about someone who's like 36 years old. He's still playing his field. He's still trying to explore what's out there. And yet he's in a relationship. It's like, okay, if you still want to explore what's out there, what are you doing in a relationship? If you are still busy with a whole lot of things that you are busy with out there, what are you doing in a relationship? If you've got things that are preoccupying you, what are you doing in a relationship? You understand? But this is what this person was doing, and whatever it is that he was doing, whether it was a whole lot of other commitments, or whether this person was literally cheating and having all sorts of flings and all sorts of situationships going on, whatever it is that this person was doing, the point is he thought that he could go around, do all of that, neglect your relationship, neglect you, and then whenever it is that he was ready, if he decided that he was ready, he would come back to you. If he decided that it was you that he would want to settle down with. All right. He expected you to be patient. So he's still coming back with demands. He's still coming back with expectations. All right. Even when I'm looking at this page here, this page speaks a whole lot of things, because on one end, the page is saying that, whatever it is that he's doing, it's not something that's going to be, long term, or, the drama that he's going to try and cause problems between you and your new person. The second thing that the page is saying to me here is that this is a new opportunity for you. This is a new leaf. This is a new start for you. All right, a new beginning for you. This is a new territory for you. You are used to this type of people who are emotionally unavailable. You are used to this type of, toxicity and drama and, illusions, people, being deceptive and just casting spells on you and all sorts of, you are used to that type of toxic, low frequency, relationships. All right. But now the guys are starting you on something new, where you are now experiencing a different type of love, something that you've been working towards, something that you've been, basically preparing yourself for quite a long time. And even this toxic person here, as I said, this was a test and this was a preparation as well for this new love, this new page that you are in. All right. And then thirdly, they with this page here, what the guys are saying to us is that oh, did I say three of them? Okay, because it was supposed to be three things that the guys were showing here, and I'm not sure if I actually said all three. So the first one is the fire that fizzles out very quickly, the drama that fizzles out very quickly. The second one is the new page between you and your person. All right. There's a third one. All right. It has slipped through my mind, but if it comes through, if it comes back, I'll definitely share that with you, because there's something that I wanted to say about it. But nonetheless, this person wants you to be patient. Okay, yeah, perhaps this is what the third one was supposed to be. Okay, this page is also saying that this person is still not yet ready. Okay, this person is still not yet ready to give you what you want. He is still not ready to, give you the right kind of cup of love that you are looking for. Okay, he knows it. He's just causing drama just because he can. Perhaps it's that bitterness over the fact that he just can't give you what you want. He's still not ready. That's why he says for example, if you decide, oh, you know what, let me just go back to him. For some of you, this could be your baby daddy. He's my baby daddy, so let me go back to my baby daddy. You're going to regret it, because he's still going to, whatever it is that he had started in the previous, in that relationship that you had with him, he's going to continue with it. You understand? You hear me? All right. That's what he's going to do. He's going to want to continue. He's going to want to put you back on the shelf. All right. And then he is going to expect you to be patient with him. He wants you to, this could be a 50-year-old man. This could be a 40-year-old man. This could be a 60-something-year-old man. He still wants you to wait for him to be ready for you. Okay, so basically, maybe this is the kind of person that's waiting for maybe until he has maybe a few weeks left to leave. Then only then will perhaps he be, emotionally available to you. Maybe only then will he start wanting to settle down with you, when he only has like a few weeks left to leave. All right. You can't know, because there's no guarantee that, this person will be ready tomorrow, next week, next year. There's no guarantee. My connection seems to be getting interrupted. All right. So in the meantime, he wants to put you on the shelf. So your life has to be put on hold, just so that he can go around and do whatever it is that he wants to do, figure himself out, until eventually he decides, if he does get to that point. All right. That's what the page was saying to us. Once again, he's saying here, he wants you to be patient with him. Okay. He wants you to be understanding. He wants you to be patient with his BS. All right. He wants you to be patient with his deception, his toxicity, his manipulations, his lies. All right. His emotional unavailability. That's what he wants you to do. Okay. All right. I want to do some confirmations quickly to see if this is for you. And then we will be out. All right. I'll just... Okay, see, my little one is about to wake up here. So we've got 911. That's an angel number, 911. Okay, let's hear what the guides are saying here. Courage. Okay. A doorway has opened for you, and while apprehension may be felt, allow courage to flow in as you put your best foot forward. You are being encouraged to let curiosity lead you, and know that the divine has your back. This is so beautiful. All right. Affirmation says, I allow courage to prevail as curiosity leads me through new doors. Oh, this is so beautiful. Some of you are feeling quite despondent where relationships are concerned. You're like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm so bored. And there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, a huge number of you would have decided, or may have decided, that you're no longer doing relationships and you are fine and you are happy. And it's not because you are better, but it's because you are actually enjoying your independence, your solitude, or your single life, basically. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. For you that still want a relationship, and you are just feeling disappointed and perhaps despondent, as I previously mentioned, this is that message from the guys that are saying, you know what, it's okay. It's okay to trust in the guides. It's okay to trust in the higher forces of life, because there's definitely a new path, a new door, a new opportunity that has been opened for you. If you want it, it's here. It's available. There's new love that, like literally the guides have opened new doors for you to experience love like you've never experienced it before. And I know if you've dealt with this toxic kind of mother effer here, if you've dealt with one or two or three of them, that's enough for you to feel like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I understand that very well. You understand. However, when this person comes through into your life, there's a way that he's going to deal with you. There's a way that he's going to treat you that's going to completely shift the way you've always experienced a romantic connection before. You understand? Because I understand that this toxic man can definitely distort your perception about romantic love, and about how men can actually treat women. And I understand that a lot of men out there are very toxic out here in the world, but I also know that there are healthy men. There are men that are very much capable of being emotionally available, loving and kind and healthy towards men who don't hate women. You understand? They are there, they are available, and the guides are unleashing this kind of men to you, Divine Collective. All right. Okay. All right. So we've got 1616 here, and then it says willpower. Okay. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. The whisper of the divine is asking that you remember that you are being supported, and that your will is your superpower. Determination is the key right now. Affirmation is this: I call on my strength and willpower to take the lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within me. All right. Okay. So there it is, your willpower. Okay, I'm still saying to you that absolutely, um, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. You know, if a relationship is what you want, the guides are opening this door for you. The guides are opening this opportunity for you to experience it. Someone is going to come in, and it's all up to you whether you give them an opportunity or not. And also, you know, Mr. Rana is coming back as well, and I wouldn't, you know, encourage you to take him back, but it's all up to you whether you do or you don't. All right. Okay, so 1414 possibilities. Angel whispers. Okay, building strong foundation creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. All right. So what I'm seeing here is all these beautiful things that the guides are doing here. Like the guys here, they are confirming what this reading has said. All right, because what they are saying is that they are bringing in um this beautiful thing into your life. Like they are literally, and you know what, for some of you, this beautiful thing that they're bringing into your life could just be a new phase where you are practicing your own self-love, your own, you know, connection with yourself, your own inner peace and all of that. This could be what this is. But for a huge majority of you, this is literally someone else that is coming in, that your ex is going to feel so jealous about, that they're going to even try and intercept the whole thing, try and just cause problems there. All right. And so, you know, that's what's going on here. Something new, something beautiful is happening here. A new solid foundation. All right. A new beautiful stable foundation is what the guides are bringing into your life. All right. They want you to know they got your back. Might not feel like it, you know, especially with the experiences that you've had, the lessons that you've had to learn, you know, and all of that. You know, sometimes, you know, people will be asking themselves, but why did I have to learn such kind of a lesson? And I'll be lying to you if I said I have all the answers when it comes to that. But one thing that I know is that um, eventually we are all, in most instances, you know, maybe not every single instance, but in most instances, especially when it comes to this type of tricky relationships, we are able to look back and see why they didn't work out and see exactly what it is that they were preparing us for. But often when that happens, it's happening in hindsight. You know, it is happening as we are looking back after a few years, and we are seeing, oh, okay, I see why things didn't work out with Mr. Runner, Mr. Emotionally Unavailable. I see why things didn't work out, and now, you know, that things didn't work out, and this is where I am. I'm very happy because I'm glad, you know, I didn't stick around in that situation. I'm glad that person is definitely not part of my life anymore. All right, so confirmation numbers, we've got 222, just 228, we've got 4, we've got 7, we've got 1, and we've got 4. How did Mr. Rana find out? How did Mr. Rana know that you are about to be enfolded by love? These people, I swear, they've got a sixth sense when it comes to, you know, the attachment that they have to your energy. Hey, they definitely have a sixth sense, because as soon as you detach from them, as soon as you disconnect from them, they pick it up very quickly. And all the efforts that they put in and the drama that they cause to try and just reconnect back to your energy. You've got Z, you've got N, you've got Y, you've got E, New York. Somebody could be coming from New York. Someone could be talking about New York. Someone could like New York. Right, we've got G. And then we've got N again. Niresh. Nandipa. We've got R. We've got F. Then we've got O. Okay, this could be your name, this could be your number, your life path number, your month, your birth month. This could be your favorite number, this could be your anniversary month, this could be your birthday, this could be your postal area, your street number, your phone number. You know, this could be any number that, you know, is connected to you. Remember, you know, these numbers don't have to resonate with you if, or the letters, they don't have to resonate with you, because if the message resonates, that's enough. All right. Yeah, with the letters, I just want to shake this charms here so that we get different ones instead of getting the same old, same old. Okay, and when it comes to the letters, you know, this could be your name, this could be the name of the person, the first letter or the last letter of the person that you're dealing with. Yeah, it could be the name of the person, place, perhaps, but mostly names, right? So we've got the moon and the stars. Okay, this is someone who came into your life and promised you the moon and the stars, you know, promised to love you. Somewhere, somehow, this person is monitoring you. Maybe they're even trying to do some, you know, black magic spells to try and make sure that, you know, you don't get into any other relationship, but you literally wait for them, you know. Look at this skeleton hand, you know, for me that says someone who's literally, you know, trying to hold on to you. Okay, but the leaves have fallen. This, I see this as an autumn leaf. The leaves have fallen, the relationship is done and dusted with. All right, has ended. That phase of your life has ended. Got a black cat. All right, so definitely this person was not necessarily a positive thing in your life, and not that the black cat is a bad thing, but in this particular context, how I'm reading it is that, yeah, this person, you know, even just taking them back would be a very bad decision for you. All right. And then we've got the old, the, you know, you've learned your lessons, and that phase of your life has you know, moved past. It's over. You don't need to deal with it anymore. All right, so you don't need to deal with this person, you don't need to deal with their drama or anything like that. So basically, don't even, you know, give him too much of your energy, don't give him too much of your attention. All right, you've moved past all of that. All right, all the nonsense, all the low frequency nonsense that this person came with, you have moved past it. All right, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for spending time with me on this transmission. Until next time, goodbye.